feel like I'm going to be doing a vlog today. Vlog number 2. I did a vlog before. I still don't know if this is going to be called a vlog or whatever it is, but it's basically where I'm going to be taking a couple of videos and mashed up into one piece together and talk about some stuff and putting some tips and tricks in it as well. But this vlog is mainly going to be about Locast, because as you already saw in the last 2 videos we covered, Locast is gone. In the first video I talked about that, and the second video I talked about Locast Alternatives, the ones that I know, including one that is my favorite. And in this video we're going to be doing that again, but this time I'm going to be bringing up a few more channels that I recently found that can fit into Locast Alternatives. Now, both of these channels I'm going to be taking a look at for the first time ever here, so just keep that noted, and it's going to be live as well. So I did a little bit of research, not too much of it though, but I think based on my research, I think I may know about these channels, and hopefully after I show you them, maybe you might want to take a look at them. One of them maybe depending on where you live, so just keep that note. So we're going to take a look at both of these channels, and both of them are called VUit and LocalBTV. So we'll take a look at them live for the first time and see what they have to offer. So like I said, the first channel we're going to take a look at today is VUit. Now, I may consider this a little less of a Locast alternative in terms of getting all of your local channels, and steer it more towards of a news on alternative, as this channel is mainly bringing local news from across the country, just like News On does. So this is going to be my first time taking a look at this channel on the Roku. So we're going to see what it looks like together for the first time. Okay, so the first thing I see here as it loads up, it kind of has this, Netflix-ish interface, just like a lot of these streaming services, whether it's free or paid, they have this Netflix-like interface where they show you this sidebar and all that stuff. But at the top we have featured here. It seems like they have these events advertised on these channels, and then they have covers of Hurricane Ida, and they have all these new channels that they feature here. And if you don't know about this channel, they recently added Cox Media Group channels, so you're getting way more content free here. So that's perfect here if you're into local news from not only your area but across the country. Not only they have local channels, local news channels, but they also have some other channels here, like vpreviews.tv. Never heard this channel, but it looks like it's about video game previews, Sky Vision, and more. Plus, if you depend on where you live, you can get local channels tailored to you. So you have Host Media Group stations, and like I said, Cox Media Group stations. You get a whole lot of channels from Gray Media, Merv, and more here. Plus you have other things like original content, new shows coming to VUit, national channels, like they even have Washington Post Live. That's interesting. I mean, I know that it is a YouTube channel, but very interesting that's down VUit. You have, even they have their own original channels like esports and podcasts, Investigate TV, NYC Live. So seems like this is another VUit original channel, and more here. I'm gonna assume right now that they're gonna have advertisements on this, but they have new shows, gaming, sports. They have on-demand podcasts, local shows too, business and politics. And excuse me, because my thumbnail is not loading everything out because of my slow internet. But there you go, all these categories here. Now, let's take a look at NYC Live and Maybe a little later we're gonna look at a local station. Oh, they have a Chinese channel. I don't know what that's called because now it's gonna load up NYC Live. Let's see what that channel looks like quickly. And when I mean quickly, I mean I'm gonna back out because I don't want no copyright issues in a few seconds after it fully loads. Well, luckily it doesn't look like we're gonna have copyright issues, so maybe I might show this up for a few seconds. But maybe it's the weekend, so of course they have a sky cam of New York, the streets of it. To be honest, I don't even know what they air on the weekdays, but there you go. Now let's go to the sidebar, look at live TV. Does it look the same? It kind of looks the same. Or maybe because I didn't load everything. Oh yeah, it actually does look the same. So nearby channels, national channels, and you can take a look at all these channels. Wow, 226 in total. Wow, that's pretty good on VUit to have all these local channels. So let's take a look at this one here. I'm just gonna pick a random. It's actually not currently streaming. What? Maybe it's just a info error. Yep, it's streaming right now, and it looks like it's showing something live from NASA. So that's pretty interesting. Let me go back. And maybe, you know what, let's try. Why not? Let's try one more. This one is a Cox Media Group station. So let's see if they can show up. So there you go. Obviously, they're not on the air right now, so it seems like they're airing like some rebroadcast or special like that. But there you go. And then when we go down here, we can take a look at the shows, all these shows that VUit has. So it seems like not only they want to be like a news on alternative, but it seems like so far it's working pretty good for them. But they also have original content, so that don't expect like the blockbuster movies or TV shows. It looks like based on my findings so far, but expect like local things and things that they want to do on their own and other things like that. So just keep that noted. Actually there's 10 live events, and including one right now, and then you can watch that event live in this event section where they show you all these live events coming now and soon. Plus you have searches, so of course you can search all these channels, and it looks like they even have areas dissected if you don't want to search where they give you, or actually never mind, it actually shows all these channels again, so never mind that. All these channels you can take a look at here, or you can search for it. So maybe if you live in Boston, search the stations, call letters, or not call letters, but search the state and or the area rather, and it shows up all these channels in Boston. You can take a look and break it down into channels, shows, and events too. So that's interesting. Settings, nothing special about it, but it does have an option to restart VUit in case something's wrong, which I don't think that would be the case. And then you can clear recents. Now what's this here? Opt out. Okay, so California. So this is for Californians. People who live in California, they have this option to opt out of personal information. And then you can take a look at Local Connect. So that's interesting. So Local Connect, it shows you all these stations based on your location. And then it says let us know the type of channels you're interested in, and the local station would know about it. So that's interesting too. Local Connect. So there you go. That's VUit. Seems like it's a news on alternative more than it is a Locast alternative, but still kind of fits in the range of Locast alternatives. So yeah, VUit. If you wanna check it out, free on your Roku. Giving you a whole bunch of local stations in your area, plus across the country with Cox Media, Meredith, great and more local stations, not only straight down to your location, but you can take a look at it from across the country with all these local stations. So, that's one thing I like Locast. It's not like straight down to your area. You can view it anytime. You can take a look at all these stations across the country, which is interesting. Well, not interesting because NewsOn does that too. But yeah, just keep that noted. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at LocalBTV. Now, this is a channel that I took a look at a little bit more than VUit online, and this channel seems to be more of a Locast alternative because it seems like it has the same things as Locast has. It strips down to your area, I think, and you can take a look at all these local stations in your area. I think that's the case. But we're going to take a look at this and really be sure. Very interestingly enough, it looks like I'm going to have to sign up with an account if I want to view LocalBTV. I think Locast had the same thing. So you know what? Why not take a look at the website and sign up and see what it has to offer. All right, so right now I'm on my browser. And this is what pops up when you take a look at the activate.localbtv website. It says start watching for free. You take a look at a zip code, put in your zip code, or if you already have an account, you can sign in. Now, I'm going to put in my zip code here, but you're not going to see it, right? So, yeah, we're going to put it in and come back and see what happens. So it says that it is not available in my area. So yeah, right now not everybody's going to be getting this local BTV at the moment because it's not in that area. But let's take a look in here and see where it is available at the moment. So these are all the areas that LocalBTV is available at the moment. Matter of fact, I'm looking at it and it seems like depending on your area, it kind of has their own branding, like Las Vegas BTV, ND BTV, NYC BTV. So interesting that they have their own branding. If you have in your area, you're not gonna get like you are going to get like a lot of channels locally, but not like the main local channels of ABC, NBC, CBS. But it seems like LocalBTV is planning on seeing if they can do that in the near future. But I don't know if that's going to work out in their favor, but we're going to see. And yeah, if I can get LocalBTV in my area soon, plus as well maybe they finally offer the main local channels. We're gonna take a look at that, but until then you will be getting antenna channels like PBS, PBS Kids, all these PBS stations. Now this is just the one in New York. You get Cozy, Buzzer, Antenna TV, all these stations that you usually get with an antenna. You can take a look at it here. See all these local stations there. But they did said that they're going to be getting broadcast channels hopefully soon. Matter of fact, it says also we are working hard to expand to all 90 New York City broadcast channels, although when is uncertain. So hopefully among them is the national stations locally, but we're going to see if that works out for them in the long run. So check back here when we get LocalBTV in our area, and I'll make a video of that. And maybe I'll check back in a little bit more later down the road when they get the ABC, NBC, and CBS channels, if they do so. So until then, this is the only look I'm going to be able to give to you of LocalBTV, along with the full view of, well, not full view, but kind of a good picture of VUit, all these Locast Alternatives that I showed you today. But this video is not over yet. Got some other things that I have to go through. I mean, if you remember, this is a vlog, not just a regular local and now video. So let's keep going. So every time you launch Hulu now, this is what you're going to be seeing on your Roku. Yeah, this new startup sound that they recently rolled out that some people have been having a lot of problems with because they complain that it's too loud. Now, let me play that one more time. Make it a little bit louder. Now, to me, that doesn't sound annoying to me, but I've been looking at the Twitter feeds and they've been saying that that sound is too loud. And a couple weeks ago, when that new update with that startup sound rolled out, people have been saying that some of the Roku's, when they launched this app, has been crashing. Now, obviously, based on the latest update, that hasn't been happening, but before that, some people have been complaining about that. And recently, there's been another issue where some people have been saying that it seems like every time they've been in the middle of watching an episode and they didn't finish it, it seems like they've been skipping these episodes 15 minutes before it ends and takes them to the new one. So let me know in the comments. Do you like the new startup sound? Do you hate it? Is it too loud or obnoxious? Also, let me know in the comments if that issue where Hulu on Roku skips some episodes, if that's been a problem for you as well. Finally, a tip and trick today, and I'm going to be addressing something in the comments, at least a couple of comments. They've been asking about this. I think a couple of months ago, 2 weeks ago, that I didn't really saw until now, about this ad banner that they always see at the right side of the screen. Some people don't like it, and they wonder if they can remove it. Now, unfortunately, that's not possible to remove this ad banner at the right side because that's the way Roku's set up. But the closest you can get to turn it off is by doing one of two things. And I think the first one will be to go into settings, go down to privacy, and go to advertising. Now I have a Roku TV, so obviously this looks a little bit different, but I will assume yours have the same thing. Go to advertising in the privacy area and go to limit ad tracking. So at least this can start personalizing advertisements for you, or you can reset your advertising identifier. So that's one of the closest ways you can get to turn off. The second way you can get to be close enough to turn off is by turning off. I'm serious though. Turning off your internet. Now, this is probably going to work well if you have a Roku TV, because obviously the Roku TV is going to be having all these inputs, and obviously then you can have live TV. That's still going to work with your antenna or your HDMI inputs, or if you have any other devices connected to the Roku TV for the HDMI. But that's probably not going to work well if you have a Roku player, because obviously all these apps rely on the internet, and even though that you may get nothing on the right side of the Roku, no ads there, you're not going to be getting your TV working with these apps. So if a Roku TV, unplug it in there if you don't like these ads for a little bit, and that's probably going to work with these inputs. Still not with your apps though. And if you have a Roku only, not going to work at all if you turn off the internet. But yeah, those are the closest ways you can get to getting rid of these ads. Fortunately, there's no way you can get rid of these ads but still enjoy your content, unfortunately. So just keep that noted. Let me know in the comments if you have a question that you may want to get answered in the next video if I do another vlog. Alright, that's it for this edition of Roku and Now, the vlog edition. I feel like that's the name of it. I don't know. If you have a suggestion so why I should name this format where I talk about a whole bunch of things in one video instead of just having one video dedicated to one topic, let me know in the comments. But hopefully you got the most out of your Roku experience through this video, and hopefully you found a couple of great alternatives to Locast that show today, along with tip and trick and something random. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.